Then there's also junior college. Now, depending on where you're located, if you're in California, tuition's free. Guess what? You probably didn't know that. But if you go Texas, all those different schools, I'll have you talk about that in a minute because I don't know kind of how that system works. But in California, education is free. You just have to be enrolled in 12 units, and it's squeaky clean. And so you can walk onto that campus, you can play. And don't forget, the talent is very high at junior colleges. And if you go to a JC thinking it's not very good talent, you're going to be mistaken. So make sure your ducks are in a row. And it's a good option because smaller classes, smaller campus, you get better education. And I coached there for a long time. Coach Kelly's probably recruited guys from that level. And, dude, Aaron Rodgers is from a JC. You've got Hollywood Brown. We played against him a few years ago.
Cam Newton went to a junior college.
Newton's from a JC. Yeah. Dude, the list goes on. So I'll let you talk a little bit more about the JCs out in Texas. What's up out there?
Well, yeah, and it's not like that in other states because the way junior college works is, and I think a lot of people don't know this either, is that junior college, just like the NCAA, has 3 divisions. Now, this is outside of California. NJCAA has Division I, Division II, and Division III. Now, the NJCAA Division III level cannot offer scholarships, so they can offer no money at all. Division II junior colleges can only offer tuition, but they cannot offer room and board. Division I junior colleges can offer the full ride, tuition and room and board. And I want to actually go back to something you just said, which I should have said. So it was a great point. I'm happy you brought it up. Was the first step in the process is the application. So yes, you should absolutely fill out the application, and probably you should have filled out the Common App because the Common App is used by over 1,000 schools throughout the country. So if you fill out the Common App, more than likely the school that you are applying to or interested in probably is utilizing the Common App. And another thing I'll say, and you obviously brought this up too, is that since you brought up junior colleges, is that at this point in the game, I know everyone's heard the cliche, beggars can't be choosers. So at this point in the game, you have to be open to all options. You can't just say, hey, I'm only trying to go NCAA Division II. I'm not listening to NAIAs. I'm not thinking about junior colleges. No. Every option needs to be on the table. And at this point, to be honest with you, junior college may be even a better option than it would have been 6 or 8 months ago, just because, number one, it's going to be more affordable. You know, even outside of California, junior college is much more affordable than a 4-year university. And then, obviously, at this point, you're not getting the recruitment that you thought you were going to get because you're unsigned. So junior college gives you the opportunity to play and boost your stock and hopefully get recruited by those schools at the level where you think you can play at. So that's kind of the thing. And so I would say if you're unsigned at this point, have an open mind, don't turn away any options, and really be open to any option that may present itself. And also know that if you're unsigned at this point, you're probably not going to walk into any school as like a top priority. So you're going to have to go somewhere and work your way up and earn your spot and earn your playing time. So that's another thing that you got to understand. And then one final thing, if you're unsigned at this point, no matter what sport it is you're playing, please make sure that you are in great shape and that you are continuing to work out, because whatever sport it is you play, if you're going to get recruited at this point, or a coach may be interested in you at this point, they are probably going to want you to work out when you come on the campus for a visit. So please be in good shape, continue to work out, continue to do the things that you need to do to be a student athlete. And excuse me, and that's probably some of the best advice that I can give as far as that's concerned.